Did you catch the secret in The Lion King? Many fans of this beloved Disney classic often get surprised by hidden details that spark curiosity. One intriguing moment occurs when flowers swirl around to form a word that some viewers interpreted as a subliminal message: sex. This misconception caught fire over the years, leading to lots of chatter among fans and critics alike. However, the animators quickly cleared the air, explaining that the intended message was actually SFX, a heartfelt nod to the special effects team behind the film. It's fascinating how a simple design choice can lead to so much speculation. The perception of hidden meanings adds layers to the film, showing how viewers see what they want to see. The Lion King is full of rich symbolism and magical scenes, which makes it a timeless classic for all ages. Next time you watch it, pay close attention to the visuals and see if you can spot any other treasures tucked within the animation. What other secrets might be hiding in this iconic film? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Kuyu is underground. This astonishing underground city, located in Turkey's Cappadocia region, stretches an impressive 279 feet below the surface. Dating back over 2,500 years, Kuyu served as a sanctuary for thousands of people escaping invasions throughout its long history. The architecture is a marvel, featuring intricate tunnels, rooms, and ventilation shafts that allowed life to flourish in the dark depths. Imagine living in a city hidden from the world above. Ingenious engineering techniques from ancient times still amaze visitors today, illustrating how resourceful and innovative our ancestors were. The experience of exploring Kuyu offers a glimpse into a different era, showcasing not just survival, but also community and resilience. As you wander through its passageways, you can almost imagine the bustling life that once thrived underground. What intriguing secrets does Kuyu still hold? This might surprise you. Slugs have one nose. Unlike many animals, slugs are unique with their single, simple nose, but their sense of smell is quite fascinating. Instead of having a conventional nose like humans, slugs have tentacle-like structures on their heads that serve as their main sensory organs. These tentacles, known as the cephalic tentacles, help slugs navigate their environment. When the slug extends its tentacles, it can detect chemicals in the air, helping it find food or avoid predators. The upper pair of tentacles typically helps with smelling, while the lower pair is primarily for sensing touch. This unusual arrangement allows slugs to thrive in their habitats, exploring damp, leafy areas where they can munch on decaying plants or fresh greens. So, next time you see a slug gliding along, remember it's using its one nose and keen senses to explore the world in its own special way. Guess what really drives mail regulations in America? In 1894, the United States government took a bold step by banning the mailing of obscene materials, which surprisingly included playful illustrations of dancing skeletons. Authorities found these images too suggestive, even though they were meant to be funny. This ban is a fascinating glimpse into the cultural mindset of the Victorian era, where strict moral standards shaped various aspects of everyday life, including what you could send through the mail. The decision to restrict these lighthearted drawings reflects how societal values can influence laws, especially concerning decency and public morality. As you think about this, consider how our own standards today might affect what we find acceptable in communications and art. Isn't it intriguing to see how perceptions of humor and decency can change over time? Curious about Hartford's quirky balloon ban? In Hartford, Connecticut, advertising balloons are actually illegal. This unusual regulation is designed to tackle safety concerns, as floating balloons can distract drivers and pose a risk on the roads. Imagine driving and suddenly being distracted by a bright, colorful balloon advertising a local event. City officials believe that such distractions could lead to accidents, which is why they've put this rule in place. Instead of balloons, event promoters are encouraged to utilize posters and signs to spread the word about their happenings. This shift not only keeps the streets safer, but also helps control littering, as balloons can easily end up as trash. While it may seem odd at first glance, Hartford's approach reflects a concern for public safety and urban cleanliness. So, next time you're planning an event in this lovely city, remember to leave the balloons at home. Stay in the loop with our channel subscriptions. Subscribing to a channel is a fantastic way to keep track of new content as it arrives. Each time you hit that subscribe button, you ensure that the latest videos or updates pop up directly in your feed. This means no more endlessly searching or wondering if a new video has been posted. Whether it's tutorials, vlogs, or educational content, subscribing lets you immerse yourself in your favorite topics without missing a beat. Plus, many platforms offer notification options, so you'll be alerted instantly about new releases. It's like having your own personal assistant checking for new material tailored to your interests. So why wait? Join our community and let's explore amazing content together. You'll be the first to know about exciting updates and new adventures. Ever thought about why shoes can guide us home? Innovative shoes inspired by the Wizard of Oz have taken a giant leap into the future with built-in GPS technology. These unique shoes not only sparkle with the magic of Oz, but also help wearers navigate their way back home with ease. The author of the original book, L. Frank Baum, had an interesting inspiration for the name of his land, Oz, which he partially derived from seeing Ozzy on a filing cabinet. This connection adds a delightful twist to the story's legacy and serves as a reminder that creativity often comes from unexpected places. Imagine slipping on a pair of these enchanting shoes and letting them lead you home while you explore the world around you. They blend the charm of a beloved classic with modern technology, making every step a fun adventure. Could this be the future of footwear? Why exactly does Machu Picchu still impress us? This stunning site, perched high in the Andes Mountains, showcases the incredible ingenuity of the Inca civilization. Built without the use of mortar, the stone structures at Machu Picchu fit together with such precision that they have stood the test of time, even in an area known for seismic activity. This unique construction technique not only highlights the advanced engineering skills of the Incas, but also reflects their deep understanding of their environment. Each stone was carefully shaped and placed to ensure stability and resilience against earthquakes. Visitors today marvel at the breathtaking views and the intricate design of the terraces, temples, and dwellings, which blend seamlessly into the surrounding landscape. How did the Incas achieve such mastery without modern tools? Their remarkable achievements remind us of the power of human creativity and innovation. Can you imagine that rare albino zebras exist? These stunning creatures are not just a different shade of regular zebras, they are a rare marvel of nature. Albino zebras stand out due to a genetic mutation that affects melanin production in their bodies. This lack of pigment means that instead of the usual black and white stripes, their skin appears white or a light shade, with very light or even pinkish stripes. Their striking appearance captivates wildlife enthusiasts and researchers alike, as sightings of these rare animals are incredibly uncommon in the wild. Yet this unique charm comes with challenges. The absence of melanin can increase their vulnerability to the sun, making them susceptible to sunburn and skin cancer. Additionally, this unusual pigmentation may complicate their social interactions within herds, as they may be perceived differently by their peers. Moreover, their lighter color can hinder their camouflage, leaving them more exposed to predators. So the existence of albino zebras invites fascinating discussions about survival, adaptation, and the wonders of genetics in nature. Just imagine spotting one of these beautiful rare zebras roaming the savanna, a true gem of the wilderness. Did you know that right whales have huge testes? These remarkable creatures, known for their majestic size and unique features, boast the largest testes of any animal on Earth, weighing roughly 1,000 kilograms, or about 2,200 pounds each. This extraordinary size isn't just for show, it plays a crucial role in their reproductive success. The enormous testes enable these whales to produce a significant amount of sperm, which increases the chances of successful mating. In the vast ocean, where right whales navigate and communicate in complex ways, this reproductive advantage is vital for sustaining their population. Unfortunately, right whales are among the most endangered marine mammals due to threats like fishing gear, entanglement, and ship strikes. Understanding their biology and promoting conservation efforts are essential to help preserve these incredible giants of the sea. Could this fascinating fact change how we view these gentle giants? Ever thought about why Johnny Cash sounded so authentic? Johnny Cash received just 3 voice lessons during his journey to stardom, and his teacher quickly recognized something special. Instead of trying to mold Cash into a traditional singer, she encouraged him to embrace his natural style. This decision proved vital, allowing Cash to showcase his unique vocal charm, steeped in authenticity. His voice carried raw emotion and storytelling, captivating fans from all walks of life. Since he didn't alter his sound, listeners felt a genuine connection with him, which set him apart in the music industry. This approach highlights how sometimes less is more when it comes to talent. Cash's story reminds us that nurturing your unique voice can lead to extraordinary success. So what if you let your true self shine rather than follow the crowd? Have you ever wondered why Mars feels so light? Mars has weaker gravity than Earth, which means if you stood on its surface, you'd feel lighter. To put it in perspective, Mars's gravity is only about 38% as strong as Earth's. This difference can change how you experience movement entirely. For instance, a simple jump on Mars would feel like a graceful float. You could leap much higher and stay airborne longer than you could here. Imagine bounding across the Martian landscape with each jump feeling effortless. This lighter feeling might even make walking and running on Mars feel strangely fun and almost dreamlike. However, while this could make exploration exciting, it also presents challenges for future astronauts trying to live and work there. They'll have to adjust to this unusual environment. So while Mars offers a chance to feel lighter than air, it also poses unique hurdles for human exploration. Believe it or not, your brain can eat itself. During extreme starvation, the human brain faces a dire situation where it must find energy for survival. When the body doesn't receive enough nutrients, it starts breaking down muscle and fat to keep functioning. But after exhausting these resources, the brain turns to its own cells and tissues as a last resort. This means that essential brain cells may start to degrade, causing serious damage that impacts everything from memory to motor skills. Malnutrition doesn't just harm your body, it can fundamentally alter your brain's structure and capabilities. The shocking reality is that prolonged periods of not eating enough can lead to irreversible effects on mental health and cognitive functions. Therefore, understanding the consequences of severe malnutrition is crucial. It reminds us of the importance of a balanced diet filled with the nutrients our bodies and brains need to thrive. How do we better support those facing food insecurity and help prevent this tragic survival mechanism from happening? What if I told you alcohol affects your memory? Studies show that alcohol consumption can disrupt the hippocampus, a vital part of your brain that's essential for forming new memories. This means that when you drink too much, you might find it hard to remember important events or details the next day. The hippocampus helps in the process of learning and storing experiences. So when alcohol interferes with its function, the consequences can be significant. Even moderate drinking can affect how well you retain information, making it easier to forget names, faces, or plans. So next time you're enjoying a drink, consider how it might be altering your ability to recall those fun moments later on. Have you ever experienced a memory lapse after a night out? It could be your hippocampus struggling to keep up. What if I told you about Spain's brave resistance? During Napoleon's invasion in the early 1800s, the people of Spain came together in an inspiring show of unity and courage. They formed groups known as the Juntas Provinciales, taking action to defend their homeland against an overpowering enemy. What's remarkable is that these groups were made up of ordinary citizens, many of whom lacked formal military training. Instead of waiting for the government or a professional army to respond, everyday people banded together, often using their knowledge of the local terrain to their advantage. This grassroots resistance spirit fueled their determination, leading to clever tactics that caught the French forces off guard. The bravery and resourcefulness of the Juntas Provinciales not only helped to inspire a national identity, but also set a powerful example of ordinary people standing up for their rights. How did such local efforts impact the outcome of the war? This might surprise you. Mount Washington's winds are fierce. This seemingly ordinary mountain, standing at just 6,188 feet, is notorious for holding the title of the most dangerous small mountain in the world. What makes it so hazardous isn't its elevation, but the extreme wind conditions that can reach staggering speeds of up to 231 miles per hour. Imagine embarking on a peaceful hike only to find your adventure turning chaotic when sudden storms sweep in, unleashing powerful, bone-chilling winds and swirling snow with almost no warning. The unique geography of Mount Washington acts like a funnel, amplifying the winds and crafting unpredictable and often perilous conditions. As climbers ascend the mountain, they often experience rapid temperature drops and sudden loss of visibility, making preparation crucial. Tragically, many unsuspecting climbers have met their fate on its slopes, unready for the unforgiving elements. This fearsome reputation draws thrill seekers and nature enthusiasts eager to tackle its summit and witness breathtaking views. Are you ready to face the wild and uncover the mysteries of this extraordinary mountain? Why exactly does the Sentry Safe stand out? This impressive safe offers top-notch security features that give you peace of mind. With its programmable lock, you can set a combination that's easy for you to remember, but hard for intruders to crack. Plus, it's equipped with a tamper-evident alarm that goes off if someone tries to break in, alerting you to any suspicious activity. Safety is also a priority for families, which is why it includes a child lock to prevent little ones from accessing your valuables. To top it all off, the safe is UL rated for fire protection, meaning your important documents and cherished items are safeguarded against flames. Whether you're storing jewelry, important documents, or heirlooms, the Sentry Safe ensures they are secure and protected from both theft and fire. Isn't it reassuring to have such reliable protection for your valuables? Here's a wild fact about Domino's in Italy. When Domino's Pizza decided to dive into the Italian market in 2015, they had big dreams, aiming to open 880 outlets by 2030. However, things didn't go as planned. Over the next 7 years, they only managed to launch 29 branches, and shockingly, each one closed its doors by 2022. So what happened? Italy, known for its rich pizza culture, is home to countless local pizzerias that take pride in time-honored recipes. Many Italians prefer traditional pizza, with thin crusts and fresh local ingredients, leaving little room for a chain like Domino's. The brand simply couldn't compete with the high standards of Italian pizza lovers. It's a fascinating example of how even global giants can struggle in markets where local taste and tradition reign supreme. Could this be a lesson in respecting culinary heritage? Did you know Steve Jobs revolutionized technology design? His vision to make computers user-friendly changed the entire tech landscape. Co-founding Apple, Jobs blended technology and aesthetics in a revolutionary way. He believed that computers should be accessible and beautiful, which was a fresh idea at the time. This commitment to simplicity and elegance sparked innovations like the Macintosh, iPod, and iPhone. Each of these products not only made technology more approachable, but also transformed how we engage with it daily. For instance, the Macintosh introduced a graphical user interface that replaced complex command lines, allowing everyday users to navigate with ease. Similarly, the iPod made music portable and user-friendly, allowing people to carry thousands of songs in their pockets. Finally, the iPhone changed communication forever, merging a phone, internet browser, and media player into one sleek device. Jobs' focus on seamless design and user experience has inspired countless technologies we take for granted today. What's next for tech design? Is it really true that smiling can boost happiness? Research reveals that forcing a smile might actually trick your brain into feeling happier. When you smile, even if it's not genuine, your brain responds by releasing chemicals like endorphins and serotonin. These are the same feel-good hormones responsible for elevating your mood. This fascinating connection highlights the power of our facial expressions on our emotions. In psychology, this phenomenon is known as the facial feedback hypothesis, and it suggests that our body language significantly influences our feelings. So whether you're having a tough day or just feeling a bit off, putting on a smile can be a simple yet effective way to lift your spirits. This means that smiling is not just about appearing friendly, it also serves as a tool for enhancing your own happiness. It's a wonderful reminder that sometimes changing our outward expressions can lead to positive changes inside us. So the next time you're feeling down, why not give it a try? A smile might just be the boost you need. Have you ever wondered why coffee has caffeine? Caffeine is more than just a boost to help you wake up in the morning. It's a clever survival tool for coffee plants. These plants use specific metabolic pathways to produce caffeine, which acts as a natural pesticide. This means caffeine helps fend off insect pests that might damage the plant. In addition to repelling insects, caffeine can inhibit the growth of nearby competing plants. By doing this, coffee trees can secure more resources like sunlight and nutrients for themselves, making it easier for them to thrive. This fascinating chemical defense not only increases the survival chances of coffee plants, but also ensures that they can produce seeds for future generations. So the next time you sip your coffee or tea, remember that you're enjoying a drink that evolved from a plant's fight for survival. Isn't nature incredible? Guess what really drives wishes on Blood Island? This enchanting location is home to a charming local tradition that captures the imagination of both visitors and residents alike. According to the folklore, if someone successfully rings the church bell, their wishes will be granted. This belief adds a sprinkle of magic to an already captivating atmosphere. The tradition has been passed down through generations, with families gathering around the bell tower during special occasions, hoping to have their dreams come true. The church bell itself, aged and weathered, stands as a symbol of hope and aspiration. Many believe that the sound of the bell carries their wishes to the heavens, where they are heard and fulfilled. Visitors often test their luck by taking a shot at ringing the bell, joining the ranks of those who have hope for everything from love to adventure. Blood Island's blend of natural beauty and enchanting stories makes it a perfect spot for those seeking a little magic in their lives. Are you ready to make a wish? Hard to believe, but baseballs are engineering marvels. Each Major League Baseball is expertly designed with 216 precisely placed stitches, some of which are cleverly hidden. This intricate design isn't just for show, it actually improves the grip for pitchers and significantly impacts the ball's spin. When a pitcher throws a fastball or a curveball, the way the ball spins can make all the difference in its trajectory midair. These stitches allow the ball to respond to various throwing techniques, showcasing how art, science, and skill come together on the field. Whether it's a nail-biting game in July or the World Series, the complexity behind each pitch is an amazing aspect of America's favorite pastime. Next time you watch a game, think about how those tiny stitches play a huge role in every thrilling moment. Prepare to be amazed by sailor knots' influence. Sailors have long been masters of knot tying, and their skills have left a lasting mark on various fields, including modern engineering, climbing, and rescue operations. The bowline, clove hitch, and figure-8 knots are exemplary of this rich maritime tradition. Originally crafted to ensure secure yet easily untied connections under tension, these knots are now essential tools for engineers designing sturdy structures, climbers scaling heights, and rescue teams saving lives. For instance, the bowline creates a fixed loop that won't slip, making it perfect for securing rescue harnesses. Similarly, climbers rely on the figure-8 knot for its strength and reliability, providing peace of mind when tackling challenging climbs. These knots, born from the needs of sailors navigating the seas, have transformed into vital elements of safety and efficiency in diverse scenarios. How incredible is it that something so simple can have such a huge impact? Is Tristan da Cunha the most remote island on Earth? This unique island, owned by the UK, lies in the far South Atlantic, a staggering 1,491 miles away from its nearest neighbor, St. Helena. Known for its isolation, Tristan da Cunha is one of the most remote inhabited islands and houses a small, tight-knit community of fewer than 300 residents. Life on the island is truly different. With no regular air service or modern conveniences, visitors must arrive by boat, which can take days. The locals, known as Tristanians, are resilient and resourceful, relying on fishing and farming to sustain themselves. They share a rich culture influenced by their unique location, and despite the challenges, they enjoy a strong sense of community. The island's rugged beauty, with its dramatic cliffs and abundant wildlife, attracts a few adventurous travelers each year. Imagine living in a place where the nearest grocery store is over 1,000 miles away. Isn't it fascinating how such a small community thrives in such an isolated part of the world? Did you know the moon holds a secret tribute? Astronaut Eugene Cernan, the final man to walk on the moon, made a heartfelt gesture when he inscribed his daughter's initials in the lunar dust. This tiny act of love, etched into the desolate surface of our closest celestial neighbor, remains untouched by the harsh elements of space. Unlike Earth, where weather and time change everything, the moon's surface is preserved just as Cernan left it. These initials serve as a beautiful reminder of a father's connection to his daughter, suspended in the vast emptiness of space. For years, scientists and space enthusiasts alike wonder how many more hidden stories are waiting to be uncovered on the moon. As we continue to explore further into our solar system, will we find more personal touches left by astronauts or other explorers from Earth? What if I told you your body is constantly renewing itself? Every hour, more than 1 billion cells in your body are replaced, demonstrating an incredible and ongoing process of regeneration. This means that while you go about your day, your body is hard at work, repairing and refreshing itself without you even noticing. From skin cells that shed and regenerate to the red blood cells that transport oxygen, this renewal keeps you feeling healthy and energized. Although you don't have to give it a second thought, this amazing system goes on behind the scenes, helping to replace damaged or old cells. This process is vital for maintaining your overall health, balancing bodily functions, and even healing injuries. So the next time you think about how tough it is to get older, remember that your body has a remarkable way of constantly refreshing itself. What a cool concept, right? Most people don't know this, but Lego built a Titanic. The largest Lego set ever created is an astonishing replica of the RMS Titanic, boasting a staggering 9,090 pieces. This intricate model not only captures the grandeur of the original ship, but also presents builders with numerous opportunities for mistakes. As you piece together this colossal set, you'll need to focus and follow the detailed instructions carefully to avoid mishaps. Interestingly, the original Titanic is known for its tragic fate, which makes assembling its Lego counterpart all the more intriguing. Imagine the excitement of constructing a ship that once sailed the seas, while also evoking the memories of its historical journey. Whether you're a seasoned Lego fan or just starting, this challenge offers hours of creative fun. So are you ready to set sail on this building adventure? What if I told you left-handedness can offend? In many Islamic cultures, using your left hand for everyday tasks like eating or greeting others is seen as impolite or even unclean. This belief stems from various traditions that view the right hand as more respectful. For left-handed individuals, this cultural norm can pose significant challenges. Imagine trying to enjoy a meal or greet a friend, only to feel uncomfortable because your natural inclination is to use your left hand. It often leads to awkward situations for lefties, as they might have to consciously switch hands or find themselves misunderstood. It's fascinating how cultural perceptions shape our daily interactions, sometimes leading left-handed people to feel excluded or pressured to adapt their behavior. Have you ever thought about how your handedness could influence your social interactions? This cultural lens highlights the importance of understanding and respecting diverse practices worldwide. Prepare to be amazed by ancient military lanterns. In ancient China, clever military strategists often used floating lanterns as a surprising tactic to confuse their enemies during battles. By releasing these glowing markers into the night sky, they aimed to create illusions, making it hard for opponents to figure out their true positions. However, this ingenious plan had its risks. Strong winds could easily redirect the lanterns, sometimes leading to unexpected outcomes, such as signaling their own troops to advance or retreat at the wrong moment. This fascinating mix of creativity and risk illustrates how ancient warriors relied on both innovation and cunning in warfare, showing that battles were not always just about brute strength. Thinking strategically allowed them to gain an edge over their adversaries, using the elements and simple technology to their advantage. How many other surprising tactics shaped history? Did you know Louisiana sheriffs collect taxes too? In this unique state, the role of sheriffs goes beyond just enforcing the law. They also have the authority to collect taxes. This dual responsibility gives sheriffs significant power within their communities. A famous example is Harry Lee, who served as the sheriff of Jefferson Parish. When he dropped out of the 1995 gubernatorial race, he famously quipped, "Why would I want to be governor when I can be king?" This statement illustrates the substantial influence sheriffs wield in Louisiana. They are trusted figures in their counties, managing everything from law enforcement to tax collection, which uniquely connects them to local citizens. The blend of these responsibilities creates a powerful position, allowing sheriffs to significantly impact both community safety and local funding. How do you think this affects their relationship with residents? You won't believe Enrique Olvera's culinary genius. Enrique Olvera is a trailblazer in contemporary Mexican cuisine, celebrated for his ability to beautifully reinvent traditional flavors. Since opening the acclaimed Pujol restaurant in Mexico City in 2000, he has elevated ancestral culinary roots to new heights, bringing Mexican food to the forefront of the global dining scene. Olvera's approach is all about respect for ingredients and history while blending them with innovative techniques. His signature dishes highlight the depth and richness of Mexican culture, using traditional elements like chilies and corn, but presenting them in surprising new ways. Visitors to Pujol often find themselves on a culinary journey that showcases not just a meal, but an experience that connects them deeply to Mexico's vibrant heritage. Olvera's dedication to preserving and celebrating his roots while pushing creative boundaries has earned him accolades nationwide and beyond. Are you ready to explore the flavors that made him a culinary icon? Guess what really drives the breakfast revolution? The elephant bird of Madagascar, now extinct, laid the largest eggs of any bird. These enormous eggs measured over a foot long and had a volume equivalent to about 150 chicken eggs. Imagine cracking an elephant bird egg for a massive omelet or a gigantic frittata. If these fascinating birds were still around today, breakfast menus would look entirely different. Restaurants might feature hearty dishes made from these colossal eggs, drawing in food lovers eager to try something extraordinary. In an age where culinary creativity knows no bounds, the idea of cooking with such giant eggs could inspire chefs everywhere. The elephant bird's extinction reminds us of the incredible diversity that once existed on our planet, and how even the breakfast we enjoy today is touched by these wonders of the past. Who knows how society's love for breakfast would evolve if we had such unique ingredients at our disposal? Isn't it amazing to think about the possibilities? You won't believe this about Vincent van Gogh. He was so dedicated to his art that he placed candles in his hat just to paint at night. Van Gogh struggled with mental health throughout his life, but painting was his escape, a way to express his feelings and see the world through his unique perspective. His vibrant colors and expressiveness capture emotions like few others can. Interestingly, he often dashed around, even on foot, chasing after ideas and inspiration. You could find him wandering the streets, searching for the perfect scene to capture with his brush. While he poured his heart into his masterpieces, he famously never signed them, perhaps believing that the art should speak for itself. His unconventional methods and relentless pursuit of beauty make him one of the most intriguing artists in history. Isn't it fascinating how much passion he had for his craft? Ever wondered why your eyes are that color? It turns out eye color is influenced by more than just a simple mix of genes from your parents. In fact, scientists have discovered that over 50 different genes play a role in determining the rich tapestry of hues we see in people's eyes. While you might think it's just brown or blue, the genetic makeup behind these colors is quite complex. For instance, genes like OCA2 and HERK2 interact in ways that influence melanin production, which is the pigment responsible for eye color. Depending on how these genes combine, you could end up with anything from deep brown to vibrant green or even striking gray. This means that each individual's eye color is a unique combination, and the inheritance patterns are way more intricate than we ever realized. So the next time you look into someone's eyes, remember there's an amazing genetic story behind those colors. Here's a wild fact about Dragon Hole. Dragon Hole, or the Eye of the Sea, is the deepest blue hole on our planet, located in the southern part of the South China Sea. It plunges more than 1,000 feet deep, making it a mesmerizing natural wonder that has both scientists and explorers captivated. Despite numerous expeditions attempting to reach its elusive bottom, no one has yet succeeded, which adds an air of mystery to this underwater marvel. The hole not only showcases astonishing geological features, but also supports a variety of marine life, drawing attention to the importance of marine ecosystems. Imagine being part of a team trying to discover what lies at the very bottom. With advanced technology and persistent curiosity, who knows what secrets await in the depths of Dragon Hole? Could it be holding undiscovered species or ancient artifacts? The intrigue of the Eye of the Sea continues to inspire explorers worldwide. Believe it or not, insect repellents can confuse mosquitoes. Many insect repellents, especially those with the active ingredient DEET, have a fascinating way of keeping these pesky bugs at bay. Mosquitoes rely heavily on their sense of smell to find humans, honing in on scents like carbon dioxide and lactic acid that we naturally emit. When someone uses a repellent containing DEET, it interferes with the mosquito's ability to detect these important signals. This confusion makes it significantly harder for mosquitoes to locate their next meal. It's like putting on an invisible cloak that masks the smell of your skin. With just a spritz or two, you can help protect yourself from irritating bites and the diseases mosquitoes often carry. So next time you're heading outdoors, remember that a little repellent can go a long way in keeping those buzzing nuisances away. Can you imagine living without sunlight for months? In a quaint town in Norway, the sun doesn't shine for several months each year, leaving the community in darkness. This unique situation inspires innovative coping strategies among the locals. To combat the absence of natural light, residents creatively wear lights on their heads, turning their heads into walking beacons. They also employ mirrors to reflect whatever sunlight is available, cleverly directing it into the streets to brighten their environment. Children, bursting with energy, play under bright artificial daylight, ensuring they can still enjoy their playtime, despite the gloom outside. When the sun finally returns, the excitement is palpable. The entire community comes together to celebrate this long-awaited event with a grand festival, filled with joy and appreciation. This remarkable adaptation highlights the resilience of the townsfolk, who find ways to bring light to their lives, proving that even in the darkest moments, creativity and togetherness can shine through. What would you do without sunlight for so long? Is it really true that yellow watermelons exist? Absolutely! These unique fruits are not just a trick of the eye. Their vibrant yellow color comes from a lower amount of lycopene, the same antioxidant that gives traditional watermelons their rosy red hue. Instead of lycopene, yellow watermelons boast higher levels of beta-carotene, which is also found in carrots and sweet potatoes. Beta-carotene is not only responsible for that sunny shade, but also provides important health benefits, acting as a powerful antioxidant in our bodies. While the flavor of yellow watermelons is quite similar to their red counterparts, refreshingly sweet and juicy, many people find the bright yellow slice an exciting surprise. Next time you see one at the grocery store or a farmer's market, don't hesitate to pick it up and enjoy this colorful twist on a classic summer favorite. Let's uncover the truth about purple dye. This vibrant color wasn't just a regular find. It came from an ancient process that was both labor-intensive and expensive. To make purple dye, artisans had to collect thousands of murex snails, a daunting task that took incredible time and effort. Each snail produced only a tiny amount of dye from a special gland. This meant that to produce enough dye for even a small piece of fabric, a large number of snails were needed, making the process quite costly. Because of the extensive labor involved and the high expense, purple garments became a symbol of wealth and status in ancient societies. In fact, this luxurious dye was often associated with royalty and the elite, leading to its nickname as royal purple. Imagine how cherished this color was, making it a true treasure in the ancient world. As a result, the purple dye not only colored fabrics, but also colored social hierarchies, marking who could afford such splendor. Isn't it fascinating how a single color can carry so much history? Prepare to be amazed by album lengths. The shift from vinyl records to CDs was a game changer for musicians and music lovers alike. Vinyl records had limited space, usually holding around 20 to 30 minutes of music. However, when CDs came onto the scene, They offered a staggering 74 to 80 minutes of playback time. This newfound storage capacity meant artists could create longer albums, often exceeding an hour. Many musicians embraced this opportunity, diving into their creativity and experimentation. Instead of fitting their ideas into short tracks, they began crafting epic listening experiences that told stories or explored themes more deeply. Some albums even became known for their ambitious lengths with multiple tracks and genre-blending styles. This transition reshaped the music industry, leading to iconic albums that we still celebrate today. It's fascinating to think how this change not only influenced the sound of music, but also how we consume it. Can you imagine your favorite artist's work compressed into just a few songs? Did you know this museum's facade is stunningly unique? The Sumaya Museum in Mexico City captivates visitors with its remarkable exterior, which is adorned with over 16,000 aluminum hexagons. Designed by the talented Fernando Romero, in collaboration with the renowned architect Frank Gehry, this modern architectural masterpiece showcases a fusion of Mexican and European art. Inside, you'll find not only impressive art collections, but also rotating sculptures that keep the experience fresh and exciting. The museum's commitment to making culture accessible shines through its policy of free admission, allowing everyone to experience the beauty and creativity it offers. As one of the most visited museums in Latin America, the Sumaya Museum is a vibrant hub for art lovers and curious minds alike. Whether you're an art enthusiast or just looking for a unique outing, this museum promises an enchanting journey through art and innovation. So, why not add a visit to your plans and dive into its artistic wonders? Let's uncover the truth about ball pythons and termites. In the wild, ball pythons form an amazing partnership with termites that brings benefits to both species. These remarkable snakes often make their homes in termite mounds, which offer them a cozy shelter. When mice or other small animals try to invade these mounds, the ball pythons are ready to pounce, enjoying a quick meal. This arrangement not only feeds the pythons, but also helps protect the termites from potential predators, creating a delicate balance in their ecosystem. It's a classic example of symbiosis, where two different species work together for mutual gain. Imagine living in a cozy house while having a fierce guardian to keep hungry intruders at bay. Understanding this unique relationship highlights the wonders of nature, reminding us how interconnected life can be. How many other surprising partnerships do you think exist in the animal kingdom? You won't believe Alexander Foley's shocking family secret. In 2010, a Canadian teenager named Alexander Foley found out something incredible about his parents. While many kids rummaged through their family histories, Alexander stumbled upon a jaw-dropping truth. His mom and dad were KGB spies. Living undercover as Donald and Tracy, they had created a normal life in Canada, hiding their true identities for years. Imagine discovering that your whole upbringing was built on secrets and deception. Alexander's unexpected revelation sheds light on the lengths some individuals go to protect their true selves. It also raises fascinating questions about loyalty, identity, and the lives of spies. How do you cope when the people you thought were just your parents turn out to be part of a shadowy world? This extraordinary tale reminds us that stories can be much stranger than fiction. Have you ever heard of a 66-year-old new mom? In 2008, Rajo Devi Lohan made headlines around the world when she gave birth to a healthy baby girl in India, becoming one of the oldest mothers ever recorded. This remarkable event revealed how advancements in medical technology, such as in vitro fertilization, IVF, and improved reproductive health treatments, are reshaping what we believe about parenthood. Traditionally, society views childbirth as something that typically happens in a woman's younger years. However, Rajo's story challenges these norms, showcasing the possibilities available thanks to science. Many people were amazed at the sight of a grandmother embracing motherhood, sparking conversations about age, family, and fertility. Rajo's journey not only inspires hope, but also encourages discussions about the rights of women to make choices about their bodies and parenthood at any age. What do you think about late-life parenting? Believe it or not, snow can be tricky for water. While it might seem like a quick solution to melt snow for drinking water, The reality is a bit more complicated. Snow is mostly air and contains only about 10% water by volume. This means that to get just 1 liter of water, you need to gather a large amount of snow, roughly 10 liters. Collecting that much can be a daunting task, especially if you're in a cold and windy environment. Once you have your snow, warming it up can take time, as the air trapped within the flakes slows the melting process. Plus, if the snow is dirty, you risk contaminating your water even after melting. So next time you think about boiling snow for a refreshing drink, just remember the effort required and consider your alternatives. Have you ever tried collecting snow for water? This might surprise you, the jet d'eau's power. This iconic fountain in Lake Geneva is more than just a beautiful sight. It's a true marvel of engineering. Rising an impressive 140 meters, 460 feet into the air, the jet d'eau sends approximately 8 tons of water soaring, creating a stunning display that draws visitors from all over the world. Originally built in the 19th century as a safety valve for a hydraulic plant, this fountain has transformed into a symbol of the city. Imagine standing by the lake, feeling the cool mist on your face as you watch the water dance majestically against the backdrop of the Alps. The fountain lights up at night, adding a magical touch to the evening. Did you know that the water is pumped at a speed of about 200 kilometers per hour? That's like a small jet engine. So the next time you find yourself in Geneva, don't miss the chance to witness this extraordinary fountain in action. Did you know about Collin's population crisis? In the 1990s, Collin became infamous for being the most densely populated area in the world, housing over 3,000 residents in a tiny space. Imagine living in cramped, poorly built buildings where personal space was a rarity. The living conditions were daunting, characterized by a severe lack of sanitation and proper urban planning. These factors led to a community where many faced daily struggles just to survive. With minimal authority presence to address these issues, life in Collin was a constant challenge for its residents. People struggled with inadequate access to clean water, health facilities, and waste management, making their living situation even tougher. This crisis highlighted significant issues in urban development and the importance of effective governance in maintaining healthy living environments. Collin's story serves as a powerful reminder of the need for sustainable urban planning, especially as cities around the globe continue to grow. How can we learn from Collin to create better cities for the future? Discover how vast Russia truly is. Russia holds the title of the largest country in the world, and for good reason. Stretching over 17,000 kilometers from west to east, it covers more land than any other nation on Earth. Imagine driving for days and still not leaving the country. This gigantic stretch includes everything from snowy Siberian landscapes to the warm coastal beaches of the Black Sea. With such a vast area, Russia boasts a rich diversity of cultures, languages, and wildlife. It spans 11 time zones and is home to the longest railway in the world, the Trans-Siberian Railway, which connects Moscow to Vladivostok. Additionally, Russia's incredible size means that it has a wide range of climates from tundra to deserts. With all these factors together, it's no wonder that Russia continues to be a fascinating country, filled with wonders to explore. Here's a wild fact about the placebo effect. The placebo effect shows just how powerful our minds can be when it comes to health. Imagine a situation where someone thinks they are getting real medicine, yet it's just a sugar pill or saline injection. Surprisingly, many individuals experience genuine improvements in their health simply because they believe they are being treated. This phenomenon reveals the connection between mind and body, proving that our expectations can significantly influence our physical well-being. Research suggests that this effect works through various mechanisms, like reducing stress and enhancing brain activity related to pain relief. Doctors often utilize the placebo effect in clinical trials to measure the efficacy of actual drugs. It's fascinating that our brains can trigger healing responses by just thinking we're receiving medicine. This means that belief plays a crucial role in recovery. Next time you hear about a new treatment, consider how your mindset might be just as important as the medicine itself. Could our thoughts be the best medicine? Can you imagine brain surgery for mental health? In the 1930s, Portuguese neurologist Aegis Moniz pioneered a controversial surgical procedure aimed at treating severe mental health conditions by severing specific connections in the brain. Moniz believed that disrupting these pathways could effectively reset the brain, leading to reduced symptoms like agitation and anxiety. This radical idea stemmed from observations of patients with severe mental illnesses, prompting Moniz to explore innovative solutions that traditional therapies couldn't solve. His technique, known as lobotomy, gained attention for its dramatic approach, but it also sparked significant debate. While some patients showed improvement, many faced severe side effects, leading to a mixed legacy. Today, surgical interventions for mental health are approached much more cautiously, emphasizing the importance of understanding the brain's complexity and the ethical considerations surrounding treatment options. Is this a glimpse into a bold, if troubled, chapter of psychiatric history? Can you believe freezers have a secret design feature? This little-known truth about freezers can make meal prep a breeze. Have you ever noticed those grooves along the edges of your freezer? They're not just there for decoration. They serve a specific purpose. These grooves are designed for storing meat trays vertically, ensuring they fit snugly and securely. This clever design maximizes space, making it easier to organize your favorite cuts of meat without them taking up too much room. Instead of stacking them, which can lead to mess and spills, this layout keeps everything tidy and accessible. Plus, it helps prevent the trays from sticking together, so you can grab what you need without hassle. Who knew that something so simple could make such a difference in your kitchen routine? Next time you're loading up your freezer, remember to take advantage of this awesome feature. It's just one of those smart designs that helps us in our daily lives, making cooking and food storage a lot more convenient. Is it really true that Christian Bale transforms his body? Christian Bale is famous for his incredible physical makeovers for his film roles, taking dedication to a whole new level. For example, while preparing for his role in The Machinist, he dropped more than 60 pounds through a rigorous diet that included almost no carbs and minimal calories. This drastic weight loss was shocking, but Bale didn't stop there. Only a few months later, he bulked up significantly, gaining over 90 pounds of muscle to take on the iconic character of Batman in The Dark Knight. This intense transformation included a demanding workout regimen and a high-protein diet, showcasing his commitment to realism in his performances. Bale's ability to drastically change his physique for different roles raises questions about the extremes actors will go to for their craft. How do these transformations affect their health and well-being in the long run? Can you believe people are marrying themselves now? This trend, known as sologamy, has taken root in the United States and is sparking conversations about self-love and personal commitment. Rather than seeking a partner, individuals are choosing to celebrate their own lives by holding ceremonies where they vow to embrace and cherish themselves. This concept challenges traditional views of marriage, highlighting the importance of self-acceptance and personal growth. While it may sound unconventional, sologamy often involves the same elements as a wedding: ring purchases, elaborate dresses, and even guests to witness the celebration. Proponents argue that sologamy empowers people to affirm their worth and reinforces the idea that happiness doesn't solely depend on someone else. It's not just about being single, it's about recognizing your own value and making a deliberate commitment to yourself. As we navigate a world where self-care is increasingly recognized as essential, could sologamy be a bold step towards a healthier relationship with ourselves? Here's what actually happens when you jump. Your knees are crucial for supporting your body weight, but their job becomes much tougher during physical activities like jumping. When you're standing still, your knees carry the weight of your body alone. However, things change dramatically when you start moving. Take a person weighing 50 kilograms as an example. When they jump, the load on their knees can surge to a whopping 500 kilograms. This incredible increase is due to ground reaction forces, which are the forces exerted by the ground as you push off it. Each impact sends shock waves through your joints, meaning your knees face significant strain with each leap. This is why it's essential to keep your knee muscles strong and stretchy. So next time you jump, remember how much pressure you're placing on your knees and take care of this vital joint. Can you imagine Victorian families posing with the deceased? In the Victorian era, It was a common practice to take photographs of loved ones who had passed away. Families believed these portraits served as a lasting tribute, capturing the essence of their dearly departed. To prepare for the photo session, they dressed the deceased in their finest clothing, sometimes even propping them up in lifelike poses. This might seem strange to us today, but back then it was a way to remember and celebrate the lives of those who had died. These photos often included family members who would gather around, sometimes smiling, to create a sense of connection even in grief. The popularity of such memento mori portraits reflected the Victorians' complex relationship with death, emphasizing their desire to honor and memorialize their loved ones in a tangible way. Isn't it fascinating how practices around mourning can change over time? Did you know why brown eyes are so common? It all goes back to our ancient ancestors. Originally, all humans had brown eyes due to high levels of melanin in the iris. This melanin acted like nature's sunscreen, providing essential protection against harmful ultraviolet rays. As humans spread across the globe, especially into areas with more intense sunlight, brown eyes became the most common eye color. This isn't just a random trait. It tells a story of our shared ancestry and how our bodies adapt to different environments. When you look around today, you'll notice that brown eyes are still the norm across many regions, particularly in sunny zones. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as eye color can reveal so much about our history and survival? The next time you meet someone with brown eyes, remember they're not only beautiful, they're a symbol of our ancestors' smart adaptations. What if I told you Relisher Rudd vanished mysteriously? In 2014, the small community was shaken when 8-year-old Relisher Rudd disappeared from her neighborhood. Just before her disappearance, a man later identified as the caretaker of the shelter where Relisher lived was seen wandering around the area. His presence raised alarm bells among the residents, but shortly after Relisher went missing, he too vanished without a trace. Despite extensive searches and investigations, both Relisher and the caretaker remain unaccounted for to this day, leaving everyone questioning what really happened. The mystery deepened as fears grew about the safety of other children in the area. To this day, the community still remembers Relisher and holds on to hope for answers. Who was this caretaker, and why did he disappear? The story remains a haunting reminder of the unknown, urging people to stay vigilant and protective of their loved ones. You might be surprised by how koalas stay hydrated. These adorable creatures mainly get their water from eucalyptus leaves, which are their favorite snacks. Koalas have a special way of eating and metabolizing these leaves that not only provides them with food, but also keeps them hydrated. Eucalyptus leaves contain a lot of moisture, which is perfect for koalas since they prefer to avoid drinking water unless it's absolutely necessary. In fact, during times of extreme heat or when droughts hit their habitat, you'll find koalas starting to seek out water sources. However, their bodies have evolved to depend mostly on those leaves for hydration. Isn't it fascinating how nature equips animals like koalas to thrive on their specific diets? This unique adaptation helps them cope with the demands of their environment while also avoiding excess water loss. Is it really true that trucks can dazzle us? In Australia, truckers have turned their massive road trains into stunning light displays that light up the night sky. Driving across the outback, these incredible rigs feature thousands of colorful LED lights, creating a spectacle visible from miles away. This unique blend of functionality and creativity serves a dual purpose. While these trucks transport goods across vast distances, they also captivate the local wildlife. Birds, kangaroos, and other animals often stop to stare at the bright lights, seemingly drawn into this whimsical display. The phenomenon has become a celebrated part of Australian culture, with events showcasing the most elaborately decorated trucks. So next time you see a truck, just imagine how it might be turning the road into a magical light show for both people and animals alike. Have you heard about baby rabbits called kits? These tiny creatures, known as kits, enter the world in litters, completely hairless and blind. Unlike their swift relatives, the hares who emerge fully furred and ready to take off, kits are entirely dependent on their mother for warmth and nutrition. This makes their early life quite different, as they snuggle together in a cozy burrow for protection. The first 10 days are critical, During this time, they start to develop their soft fur and gradually open their eyes, peeking out at the world. As they grow, kits begin to explore their surroundings and learn to find food on their own. This transition to independence is a significant milestone in their lives, preparing them for the adventures of the outside world. Rabbit mothers care for their young with great dedication, providing not just love but also essential nutrients through their milk. Understanding the life of these adorable kits helps us appreciate the beauty of nature and the importance of parental care. Did you know about the forgotten album inspired by Rio? The animated film Rio, which delighted audiences with its colorful depiction of Brazil, also sparked the creation of a unique album. Originally set to be titled The Best Album Ever, this project intended to capture the lively spirit and vibrant music of Brazilian culture. The film's music, which included catchy tunes and energetic rhythms, inspired musicians and producers to collaborate and create something truly special. Although the album was never officially released, it was a testament to the film's powerful influence. Fans had high hopes that it would blend different sound styles, featuring samba, bossa nova, and contemporary pop. Even though it remained unfinished, the idea of this album continues to excite music lovers who cherish the joy and richness that films like Rio bring to our lives. What a creative journey it could have been. You might be shocked to learn that tiger sharks help Earth. In Australia, these fascinating predators play a crucial role in balancing marine ecosystems. By preying on dugongs, which are herbivorous mammals that feed on seagrass, tiger sharks help prevent overgrazing. When seagrass is well managed, it captures significant amounts of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. This means that when tiger sharks keep the dugong population in check, they indirectly support the health of seagrass beds, which are vital for fighting climate change. Seagrass not only absorbs carbon, but it also provides habitat for various marine species and improves water quality. So the next time you think of tiger sharks, don't just picture their fierce nature. Recognize their essential role in preserving our planet's health. This unique ecological balance showcases the interconnectedness of life in the ocean and highlights how important top predators are in maintaining the stability of our ecosystems. Isn't it amazing to think about how one species can impact climate change? Elvis Presley's first single changed music forever. In 1954, a young Elvis recorded "That's All Right," and it was like lightning struck the music world. With his unique blend of rockabilly and rhythm and blues, Elvis brought a fresh sound that was unlike anything anyone had heard before. The song was released by Sun Records and quickly caught the attention of local radio stations, propelling him to local fame. Fans were captivated by his energetic performances and charismatic stage presence, which combined to create an irresistible force in entertainment. The track not only showcased his incredible vocal talent, but also marked the beginning of the rock and roll era. Its success paved the way for a series of hit records, making Elvis the king of rock and roll. As his popularity surged, he inspired countless artists and changed the landscape of popular music forever. From that one single, Elvis launched a career that would leave an indelible mark on the music industry. Did we witness the birth of a legend with just one song? Guess what really drives calorie burning? Kissing for just 1 minute can burn around 25 calories, turning a sweet moment into a surprising way to exercise. While enjoying a kiss, not only do you feel that rush of affection, but you're also engaging your muscles and boosting your heart rate. It's a fun and romantic activity that feels effortless and enjoyable. However, if you're thinking of tracking the calories burned during a kiss with a fitness device, think again. These devices may not accurately log this type of movement, as they often require more vigorous physical activity for precise measurement. So why not enjoy the moment without worrying about the numbers? Embrace those kisses as a delightful way to stay active while connecting with someone special. Want to make exercising feel enchanting? Grab your partner and share a kiss. Believe it or not, smiling improves your skin health. Smiling does more than just lift your spirits. It can actually help keep your skin looking younger and fresher. When you smile, your body releases endorphins, those delightful hormones that promote feelings of happiness. This biological response not only brightens your mood, but also improves blood circulation. Enhanced circulation means more oxygen and nutrients reach your skin cells, helping them regenerate and stay healthy. Plus, smiling reduces stress, which is important, as high stress can lead to premature aging and wrinkles. So by simply maintaining a happy demeanor and sharing a smile, you can protect your skin and possibly even stave off those pesky wrinkles. Who knew a simple smile could have such powerful aesthetic benefits? So go ahead, show off those pearly whites and help your skin glow. Maybe even share a smile with someone today. Experience the thrill of rodeo's Wild Night Challenge. The rodeo in the USA offers a unique and exciting twist by simulating mechanical movement after the sun goes down. Participants hop on a mechanical bull and strive to stay seated for a full 30 seconds, turning a traditional event into a fun and exhilarating competition. The stakes are high, as those who manage to hold on are rewarded with a quirky prize, an alarm clock. This clever addition not only spices up the event, but it also gives everyone a chance to show off their riding skills. The laughter and cheers fill the air as friends and families gather around to watch this entertaining spectacle. The rodeo combines the spirit of competition with lighthearted fun, making it a memorable experience for riders and spectators alike. Are you ready to take on the challenge and win that alarm clock? Surprisingly, it's a fact that we saw a black hole. In 2019, the Event Horizon Telescope, EHT, gave the world its first glimpse of a black hole, specifically the one at the center of the Milky Way galaxy, known as Sagittarius A. This groundbreaking achievement in astrophysics came after years of collaboration among scientists using a network of telescopes scattered across the globe. By synchronizing the observations, they created a virtual Earth-sized telescope that captured the intense radio waves emitted from the black hole's surrounding material. The resulting image depicted a fiery ring of light encircling a dark center, which is the black hole itself. This revolutionary discovery not only helped confirm Einstein's theory of general relativity, but also opened new avenues in our understanding of the universe. What other wonders might scientists uncover next? What if I told you conversations often go wrong? A recent study on human conversation uncovered something surprising. Most people can't tell when to wrap up their chat. In a survey, nearly 70% of participants claimed their conversation partner was talking too long. However, these same individuals often believed they had ended the discussion at just the right moment. This highlights a common pitfall in social interactions: misreading cues that signal it's time to listen rather than speak. Many of us might think our stories are captivating enough to hold others' attention indefinitely, but that's often not the case. It seems we underestimate how crucial listening is in a dialogue. So next time you're in a conversation, consider the balance of talking and listening. Are you tuned in to your partner's signals? Are you giving them space to share their thoughts too? Taking a step back could lead to richer, more engaging conversations. Believe it or not, Batman produces tons of oil. Nestled in Turkey, the city of Batman is quite the surprise when it comes to its significant contributions to the oil industry. This city, often associated with the iconic comic book hero, boasts impressive oil refineries that collectively yield around 22,000 barrels of oil every single day. The region's geological features make it an ideal location for extracting oil, which has played a crucial role in boosting the local economy. With the bustling refineries and hard-working individuals, Batman stands out as a beacon of industrial activity in Turkey. As the demand for oil continues globally, Batman's production helps fuel not only the nation, but also markets beyond its borders. The juxtaposition of a name famous for superheroes and its real-world importance in oil production makes Batman a fascinating study of how places can surprise us. Have you ever thought of a city as a powerhouse for oil?